Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming over. I am Davina. This is my little sidekick, Archie. So I am a WW lifetime member, Kiwi, born and bred, living in Sydney, Australia. I have been at Lifetime for over a year and loving maintenance, currently on the green program because it keeps me in check and I actually really enjoy it. Now, I am also a newly appointed WW ambassador here for Australia and New Zealand, and I'm just loving that. It's got some great opportunities and I hope to be able to bring you guys some cool information and stuff as we progress into that. Excuse me, rude. Archie. Cherie from Motivated Muffins has put this collab together, so thank you Cherie for including me. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Now she's also included some other lovely ladies, so be sure to go and check out their channels. This collab is just about what we enjoy eating for breakfast and our favorite go-to meals, so I really hope you enjoy them. Please let me know in the comments below if you do, or if you have any ideas how you might want to change my recipes around, tweak them, make them your own, whatever you want to do. I would love to hear from you. Please make sure you head over and check out everyone else's recipes. They have got some yummy stuff in store for you, so make sure you go and check them out. You will not regret it. I am going to link all of the ingredients in the description box below, along with points for green, blue and purple. So if you have any questions, please let me know below, but otherwise let's get into it. Enjoy. Welcome back to my kitchen, guys. So today we are going to be making 3 breakfast specials. We're going to have a Hawaiian brioche bake. It's delicious. We're going to make a berry baked oats and a chocolate and banana mug muffin. So they are my 3 favorite go-to breakfast ideas. I love them. I use them all of the time. They're quick and easy and very versatile. So should we take a look at our ingredients? For the brioche breakfast bake, it's pretty simple. You've got a brioche bun, an egg, bacon, onion, pineapple, and some unsweetened almond milk. So for the chocolate and banana mug muffin, all you've got here is some self-raising flour. I'm choosing to use a little bit of baking powder, but that's totally optional. 1 egg. We're going to use half a banana. I have got some Lily's chocolate chips here, 6 grams, obviously my ramekin. I'm using this sugar-free avalanche baking chocolate, but you could use cocoa powder or whatever chocolate you prefer. Now here in Australia, this is our equivalent to the Lily's. I am using the Lily's today because I love those. Now I'm counting 6 grams as one smart point, as I would here if I was counting it for anyone in Australia using these. I think the Lily's might be less, but I'm just counting 1 point for mine anyway, and I will add up all the points for this at the end. So for the baked oats, I have got just some whole oats there that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a tiny bit of baking powder, a little bit of cinnamon, some Premier protein powder. You can use any unsweetened milk or any kind of milk that you choose. If I wasn't using this, I'd be using my unsweetened almond, but I'm choosing to use the Premier today. Cinnamon, and of course my selection of berries and my dish. Super simple. I can't tell you just how quick and easy these are, so let's jump in and start making them. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is take my brioche bun and just break it into bite-sized pieces and pop it in my ramekin. So then all I'm going to do is break my egg and add my milk. So 2 tablespoons of unsweetened almond milk. Give this a real quick whisk. So I'm just going to pop my onions in here and my bacon, and along with the pineapple. So basically putting everything into your eggs, give it a quick stir around, and then pour it all over the top of your brioche bun. Just give it a little stir around, make sure all of the bread is nicely coated. And that's basically it. You just need to pop this in your microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on your microwave, on high of course, and that's it. So he's done. So this is it straight out of the microwave. It's beautiful and cooked well, smelling delicious. I love this. Now you could either eat it as it is now, or you could pop it in the fridge and overnight, eat it cold in the morning. It's delicious any way you want to do it. These also freeze very well. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Now because it's such a little amount of cheese, it didn't attract any points, which is great. I'm just going to quickly chuck it under the grill so you can see what it looks like if I was to grill it in the oven versus cooking it in the microwave. And here it is, straight out of the oven from under the grill. You can see it's all nice and crispy. The cheese is all gooey. Either way you have this, it's a winner. Okay, so this is super simple to get these oats on the go. So your regular oats, 1/3 of a cup. Then you're going to take your Premier protein powder. This is the vanilla. I'm going to go with 1/3 of a cup of that. Now, if I wasn't using this, I would just use my unsweetened almond milk, but for this occasion, we're going to use, I like it. I'm going to add, now I like a teaspoon of cinnamon, but you know, you can wing it and you can do whatever you want to do, but a teaspoon for me is perfect. Now I'm going to go with 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mashed banana. So this is 1/2 mashed banana. So then all you're going to do is just quickly mix all of these ingredients together. It is so easy mixing everything up in the bowls. You're not having to worry about 20 different dishes. It's really great. Now what I'm going to do here is just add in some berries. You can use whichever berries you choose. I'm just using what I have on hand and what's actually in season at the moment. So I'm just going to pop a few in. And just gently push them under the oats as best you can. Spread them out. Then all I'm going to do is just add a couple more on top. It's entirely up to you what sort of like I said, whatever you want to use and how many. You can just wing it and do whatever you want. You can also add some nuts in here if you'd like to have nuts. There's no rules, you just do you. And that's it. So I'm going to put this in the oven now at 180 degrees fan bake, or you could do 360 Fahrenheit for about 20-25 minutes. Now, if you wanted to, you could also pop this in the microwave for anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes. But for today, I'm actually going to bake mine because I prefer how it gets a little bit crispy on top. Here is our baked oats all ready to go. I've added a dollop of Greek yogurt, some red currants, a couple of extra berries, blueberries and raspberries, and I'm good to go. I'm going to put this in the fridge, put my cover on it, take it to work, and easy peasy, breakfast is served. So chocolate banana mug muffin, and in this case I'm using a ramekin, but you can use a mug, whatever you prefer. This is really simple. So you've got 2 tablespoons of self-raising flour, and I'm just going to make it all inside of this ramekin. I'm not going to worry about using other dishes. So you've got your flour, and then I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. It's optional, you don't really need to put that in there if you don't want to. Now I'm going to put I'm using the sugar-free Avalanche drinking powder, but you could use cocoa or any other chocolate that you like. And I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of the chocolate. Alright, so all we're going to do from here is, well actually what I will do is I'll quickly just mix up all of the dry ingredients together to make sure they're well incorporated before I add the wet ingredients. Once they're all nicely combined, you can go ahead and add the rest of your ingredients. So I'm going to crack in my egg. Should have changed that out. Okay, so I'm going to just give that a little stir around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the half mashed banana I have here. And then I'm just going to fold all of this in, making sure it's all nicely stirred in together. Okay, so now that this is all nicely stirred around, you can see it's nice and smooth, there's no lumps. The lumps you can see there is actually banana. And I have 7 grams of my Lily's chocolate chips, so I'm going to pop all of them in except for a couple. I'm just going to quickly stir those through just a little bit. And then just a couple that I'm going to pop on top. Okay, so this is ready to pop in your microwave. I'm going to hit this on high for around about 2.5 minutes. Of course I'll check it and see how it looks, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this is the chocolate banana mug muffin straight out of the microwave, still hot. You can see it is beautiful and spongy, light. It's just a really tasty cake. I've just put a dollop of whipped cream on top, the light whipped cream for 1 smart point. Now here in Australia, our little dark chocolates are 1 smart point, but because I've only used 1/4 and I've just quickly shaved a little bit on top, I'm not counting any points for that. So I'm counting an extra point for the cream. Now this is a delicious breakfast option. However, if you're looking for something a little sweet after dinner, this is a perfect little dessert for you. It is delicious. So either way you have it, you're gonna love it.